Greetings, programs. I'm Young Napoleon, and I want to welcome you to episode 3 of my Portugal run through Victoria 2, with no mods and all of the DLC. We are hot and heavy in the middle of a war of conquest with Transvaal. We've wiped out their lone brigade and are now trying to siege down the rest of their territory. We're working on our technology. There are 3, like I was saying at the end of last episode, 3 technologies that we need to pick up in order to open up the possibility of some colonial techs that we need. For instance, the breech-loaded rifles, we need the colonial negotiations. However, in order to have a chance to discover colonial negotiations, we also need machine guns, because that gives us a 25% chance to discover the colonial negotiations. When you start off with this technology, it's a 0% chance to learn it. So it's a little bit extended. And it's 1840 right now. Some of these technologies that I need come in 1850, and because I'm so low here, I don't want to put off going for these technologies. I don't want to take too long. So I'm only going to go down. I'm going to try and gosh, I don't know. Should I? Yeah, I think because these technologies all the ones I need don't open until 1850. I've got a little bit of time. I might go for at least idealism to try and get the research points. Just because it's just so low right now. We're going to unpause and see what happens. We're still on speed 4. We're not quite at ludicrous speed. Yeah, this budget is just going weird, though. Our interest is at 5.6. Our income is at 148. All the tea in Portugal. So let's see. Port Strata in Macau would lose 1 militancy and 1 consciousness, or the capitalists in Macau. So let's see what we've got in Macau. I don't know where Macau is. Here we go. It's in Portuguese Hong Kong. That makes sense. All the tea in China. So let's see. Deselect all. The Port Strata. Have any slaves? We've got a few soldiers, a few farmers. No craftsmen or laborers. Actually, I'm not sure if craftsmen aren't. I think craftsmen might be. Nope, they're poor. Okay. Population. So yeah, they've got a little bit of militancy here, all the way over there. Meanwhile, there are 0 capitalists, so I wouldn't get anything from the capitalists. I'm inclined to let the farmers keep some, just to lower that militancy, because I don't want to have to try and truck some soldiers all the way over there for a rebellion. This music is so appropriate for world domination, isn't it? Aerial, bacteria, and antiseptic principle. Always nice. Okay, we're about to finish off that region. Now we're on to Witwatersrand? Württemberg goes bankrupt. Okay. Repay debts, casus belli against Württemberg. Brazil and Chile. France is trying to acquire Tunis, and Portugal is acquiring Transvaal. Let's see. What was I looking at? I just got, oh my gosh. ADHD much? I'm not really ADHD. I don't want to minimize people who do have that. Württemberg, that's what it was. There we go. They are in Austria's sphere. They're protected by Austria. Okay. Austria is still a great power. Yeah. So I am not going to get distracted. I am a map painter at heart. The inclination to grab some European territory is very tempting, but that'll have to wait. I am unpaused. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was looking at, the budget. Our interest is down to 6, or is up to 6. Income is at 162, so we're not anywhere close to declaring bankruptcy yet. I think I'm going to go ahead and lower that because they haven't built any more brigades. Don't know if that affects the speed with which they occupy territory. Population's going up. That's good. More people means more tax money. I wonder what the population of these regions are. 25, 14K, 34K, 46, 14. Not bad, not bad. I didn't realize that they've got these precious metal regions right here, so that'll be helpful. The music cracks me up sometimes. Oh, we're sitting on max Diplo points, so let's just go ahead and spread the love. Might as well. Should we get on Prussia's good side too? Let's see, Spain. Are we in anybody's sphere yet? Yes, Spain has sphered us. That's unfortunate. We'll bust out of that soon enough. Okay. Hereditary combat medicine. Okay. I didn't happen to see if that first one was medicine or the prophylaxis. Oh, yeah, see, that's not good. We've dropped out of the secondary. Wonder why. And we can't colonize at all, so we've got to stay in the secondary status. Otherwise, this whole thing is going to come crashing down. So let's see. We still can't build any factories. We're almost got our clergymen up here. I think we might have to spare a little bit for the prestige tech just to try and keep us in that secondary power status. I don't have the money to be building any naval bases yet. Oh, there we go. We're going. See, it's so wild and crazy. I wonder, am I getting money from these regions yet? I don't think so. No. Did I just click on medicine and didn't notice it? 9 out of 6 possible brigades. Ooh, this is taking a while. I wonder if there's a behind-the-scenes random number. We are about to finish here. They would not accept. So that hits 2%. I think you can get value out of getting them up to as much as 4%, but 2% I think is the minimum you want to get them to, is my understanding. I could be wrong there. Let's see. Deselect, select all. Let's see. Douro should still be at 2. Estremadura is over 2. Let's see. Portuguese Lourenço is not quite there yet. Portuguese Mozambique is the one that just hit it. So remove focus, and then let's see. Who's the next largest? Probably going to be Macaronesia. What are you at? 1.2. Yes, please. Get you up. I'm hoping that the prestige from this war will boost me up in the rankings. Wasn't I just at 28? That's good. Okay. Let's send you down here to Mbabane. Oof, something tells me I'm about to lose these guys. And they can't resupply anyway, so there's no point to breaking them off. And that should be the last region. Let's see, they would accept this offer. Very good. Excellent. Okay. The next region, the next war is going to be with Omani again. So we'll get you back up here. Let's make sure your supply limit is okay. Yeah. Okay, good. Let's see what that gold does. Yeah, a whole lot. We can put you back down. You've been down at 0. Okay. Alliance offer from Spain. I don't think I want to get dragged into any of Spain's conflicts. I'm going to ignore that. Because Spain is pretty low on the great powers. I don't think they usually stay up here all that long. Okay, and see, that put us all the way back up to 18. That's good. Good. Didn't hurt our literacy all that much. We're banking money now. Let's get started on some of those naval bases. Let's see. Where do I want to build it? We'll go with our next one. We've got, I know we've already got, how many regions do we have up here? Got 1, 2, 3 regions. And then what I want to know is if building naval bases on non-core territory, I just did the South America thing again, on non-core territory counts. I think it does. So we'll go ahead and start with Mbanza. I should have paid off some interest. Maybe I can still do that. Repay loans. Let's wait until we got plenty in the finished idealism. Okay, good. Then so that took us 3 years. So I think we've got enough time to, goodness. Oh, and we're also going to need to get the ironclads and monitors. We're going to need to get down here. We need to get our naval bases up to rank 3 in order to build them, or at least get one naval base up to rank 3. So yeah, there's a lot to do. By 1870 is when the scramble hits. So we don't have long, which is why we kind of have to laser focus. So we're going to go for which is why I think I can really only go for one of the 3 tech. So it's a question of which way do I want to go into. Do I want to go down to the, what was the naval one? Naval statistics? Wait, all of those lower the life ratings. Actually, I think I need all of them. Right? Let me look again. State and government. gives me mission to civilize, which does lower. Yeah, I do need all of them eventually. Okay. Well, then in that case, let's go ahead and start with the army. Just so that any war with Oman goes a little bit smoother, hopefully. Okay. All right, we're building a naval base. Here we go. Yep. I don't think we can expand any just yet. Okay. And obviously, the more level 3 naval bases I have, the more quickly I can build up the ships. Okay, we're building up fast here now. Good, good. Now we're gonna repay a loan, I think. Oh, why? Hegelian idealism, shared prestige. Nice, thanks. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and lower the lower that right now so that we can stay in the green and repay some loans because I don't like this interest. Okay. Go. Oh wow, there's a lot. Yeah, I want to get these wiped out as quickly as I can just to lower this interest. Yeah, Bank of Portugal. Labor spies. We could use some better channels of information. Violate their personal integrities? Doubtful. Let's see. So, the poor strata would lose consciousness or they would lose militancy. I'm going to go see, like, I want to make them lose militancy, but I don't want to be a jerk about it, right? But I need them to lose militancy, so we're going to go for that. Let's see. Alliance offer from Spain. No thanks. Okay. I don't have. It's going to be. Let's pause it for just a second while we do some calculations, because the next step is we want the rest of these territories from Omani, right? And so every time we go to war with them, there's 3 regions down here if I counted correctly. Zanzibar, Kenya, and Somaliland, right? So that's 3 regions that we would need to take. And I believe if you take them one at a time, why can we not? Are we still? Do we still have that truce with them? Yeah. Until almost done. Good. Okay, we've got enough to start up a new naval base. Let's see, which means we can't build one there. So let's go ahead and build one here to extend the range a bit. We can't, September 6th. Okay, so, right, to conquer them, it's going to take 333 days to justify, and it's 22 infamy. Like, that's a lot of infamy, right? But if we are going to demand concessions, which is where you take, for detected, it happens quicker. Infamy we acquire is 5. See, I thought it was going to be 11. I guess that's for a civilized nation. Right? So that would only be 15 total infamy. And that would effectively block them off. I don't really need Oman, right? They don't have anything. They've got some opium, which is always nice for your capitalists. They got some grain, some fruit, and some fish. I don't know if they eventually develop any oil. I may research that. and see if it's worth picking them up for oil. Take a little note, do a little research there. But yeah, so maybe it's not quicker to go after them after all, maybe, or not. I mean, you've got to wait for the peace deals or the truces to wear off, and let's see, 139 days versus 333. So it would take a little bit longer each time. But like, I don't know, I feel like it'd be quicker to just pick off their territories one at a time. Because I don't have to wait for my infamy to go down. Interesting. All right, it's something to ponder. I'll think about it in between episodes, and but that's where we're going to call it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed that as much as I have. If you have, please be sure to do all that usual YouTube stuff. As always, I would take it as a kindness, and do remember, sometimes you win, and sometimes you learn. I hope we all learned something today, and I'll see you next time.